Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center, and welcome to the world of magic and miracles. I am David, and through my voice and through these words, I am bringing you a vibration to support your life and to allow you to see the magnificence of yourself that always exists in plain sight every second of every day. So this vibration that's here now is ancient. It has returned once again as it was here before. And the road had to be widened so that it could move through a flow that was bigger. As the flow was constricted, it had to wait. And now the highway is wide and the flow has many channels, many lanes to move through. And this vibration has made itself present once again. It's a vibration of allowance, of acceptance, of inclusion, of recognizing the magnificence of each one. And it's flowing over you right now. It's flowing over each person, wherever they are, delivering a peace and a comfort and a love that most of us have forgotten. Yet we recognize it in an instant when we feel it enter into our awareness, enter into our field. It has been waiting to return. And now is the time. If you can imagine that there being 8 billion sources and more, because the one light divided itself into infinite pieces. But those pieces had to forget that they were the light. And so most times they resisted the light. They resisted themselves. But that's how it had to be in order to experience yourself as not being the light. Yet, simply put, you are the light. And the resistance takes on many forms. The obvious of when it comes to you and shows itself and expresses itself and says, turn left. And we say, no, that's resistance. But also when it says, look at who you are, be that being that you are. And you say, I can't, I'm not that being. So that there's doubt. That's a form of resistance. And we've all done it all. No one is excluded. And yet, there's been patient waiting, more from those who can see you as the light and you and your resistance to the light. Yet, they wait with perfect love for every part of humanity and everyone. We say something here at the Advancement Center a lot about effing time. And there's humor in it, yet the truth is we've been waiting. You've been waiting for me, I've been waiting for you. And when the person shows up, we can, with a big smile, say, about effing time. And the person knows it. We each know we've been holding back. We've been resisting. So imagine 8 billion sources, 8 billion stories, 8 billion agendas, 8 billion beings who forgot that they're the light. And so one may have an agenda to surpass the light. One may have an agenda to please the light. One may have an agenda to stay below the light. One may want to compete with the light. And the truth is, you're the light. And that's why there's nothing to do except be the light. And we are shown things, yet we can't acknowledge the magnificence of who we are. And somebody on a social media feed might say, oh, the banking system is about to crash. You need to make sure you have some cash, or we're going to run out of water. Make sure you have some drinking water. Or some other catastrophe is coming. And a lot of those things are part of a timeline that exists. But we forget, instead of reacting to that and say, okay, I'm going to go make sure I got water, we can wave our hand and change it. But we never think we can do that. We just think, oh, that person knows, must be true. But you can wave your hand or not wave your hand and change it all so that it never happens, so that you don't have to go under what someone else is saying to you. even if it's true, because you're the light and you're the source. And you can wave your hand and change it all. And most times when you give in to that other authority, you spread it like a wildfire instead of the buck stops here. I think I'll just change that. And that's why things don't happen, because other people are changing it. And now you'll be one of those people who just changes it. And when it doesn't show up, when the banks don't collapse or the water doesn't disappear, you can say, I did that. I changed it because I can. So there's so much connected with you recognizing yourself as the light and recognizing yourself as one who has forgotten that you are the light, and how that's the position of resisting the light unconsciously. Because if you remember that you're the light, you can just run along and play without any agenda, without any comparison, without any label or name for anything. And so this vibration has come to support that awake and awareness, to allow it to feel safe and secure and free, and to assist in helping you remember who you are. So hold on to the feeling of this all-encompassing vibration, and hold on to the remembrance that it brings to you, that you are the light. The light that came to experience life in the physical. This is that vibration, rooted, majestic, powerful, full of humility, empathetic and compassionate, able to stand and withstand ever-changing life, a shelter to all that come in its presence, beautifully adorned with selflessness, a refuge, a portal to stillness, so generous, enveloping you with hugs of tenderness, standing like a rock, unmovable above petty insults, the divine vibration, a perfect picture of grace, fearlessness, surrender, security, and unconditional love. That deep burning desire. As we continue to move forward further and further into the future, we are affecting many thousands that we can see and many billions that we can't. Planting the seed in others just as the seed was planted in us, triggering a remembrance that starts one on a journey that they never knew they would travel, to awaken a remembrance of a destiny, to assist in the advancement of humanity as the purpose of their life on earth. And as this happens, their gifts are revealed and retrieved so that they can deliver that which somewhere and at some time they promised to deliver. The flame and passion for the advancement of humanity will never burn out. It is carried forward by those who are called to carry it forward, those who have an unquenching desire to see humanity free. That desire is a living vibration that pierces the veil of forgetfulness and opens the hearts of all beings everywhere. And as that vibration rises within, you are given everything you need to deliver to humanity. And as it grows in you, you will find that wherever you stand, flowers bloom, birds sing, and everything returns to balance and finds harmony within itself and outside itself. And you realize that you are becoming that one that you were destined to become. But it was the desire that led the way, the desire that leads you to your destiny, which is not a fixed point, but a living, evolving piece of consciousness. The desire is embedded in your signature, which exists within your essence and is seen and felt by all who enter your presence. Most times you are the last to know of the magnitude of this desire, but it has always been in you, popping up in random moments, but mostly simmering and percolating in the background, marinating itself in preparation for a full revealing when the designated time has arrived. We have desired many things in our life, but most of them come and go, for they are just simple attractions to something in this physical world, like shiny things, beautiful things, or a lifestyle. But those things are not your deepest desires, and they quickly fade away to make room for what is deep inside of you. That deep desire will always take you to the uplifting of others, which is the uplifting of humanity. In some shape or form, you will be led to that desire that exists deep inside of you and in every piece of life, for it is the desire of the Spirit of the Creator from which we have come. It may take you years to come to this place as you seek out all those things that you think are your true desire. But one day your seeking will end and your real life will begin. A life that is in complete alignment with who you are and where you come from. And in that moment, your desire will be fulfilled and your destiny will appear before you as big and as bright as the noonday sun. And when this happens, you will not have to do anything to find a way to express that desire, for it will come to you without effort, and it will pour out of you like a giant river, because the flow that was designated to come from you before the beginningless beginning will now be able to be released into the field of humanity. and all your gifts that you were given to support this flow will be turned on to their full power so that you can do the thing that you always truly desired: uplift humanity. This is an unstoppable force that has no limitations and that cannot be held back. The only one that can stop it is you, because once felt, it can bring back those old desires from the physical world that you now can see that you have the power and gifts to obtain. But no matter if that is your path for some amount of time, you will always find your way back to your true desire when you see that the gaining of those things do not fulfill you. And then you will remember and rediscover once again your true desire of giving to all and uplifting humanity. Take all the time you want, but know that to be in your true desire is the end of seeking and therefore the end of all suffering. But know that your Creator and Spirit will wait as long as you need them to wait. They're in no hurry. They've got all eternity to wait for you. It all simply returns to this one truth. There is one consciousness, one source, one creator, and one life, all inhabited by an infinite number of beings that are a part of the one, all having within them that deep burning desire to raise the vibration of that one consciousness and to uplift humanity wherever it exists. You may not know that that desire exists deep within you, but I am here to tell you that it does. And one day you will see it for yourself. And you will remember who you are, and your seeking will be over, for you will have found what you have always been looking for. You will have found your destiny, a divine, immortal, spiritual being that has come into the physical form to uplift humanity. Done with a smile on your face and a wink in your eye as you enjoy all the experiences of this physical incarnation, while you first and foremost assist in bringing all humanity into the light of their true nature. A walk of love. I've been walking through all time and space, through many lifetimes and beyond. This same walk of love that feels so familiar, step after step, transmitting my essence for any who could feel it. I am walking through many dimensions simultaneously, a mist, a vapor that comes and goes, quietly leaving no trace, seemingly without purpose or need. But I have come as a witness and a reflection of the true you. I can see it now, and so I will continue to walk through your life and the lives of the many who are destined to feel me. I am David, and I am love. And finally, a song. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. And I say, it's all right. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. And I say, It's all right. Little darling, the smiles returning to their faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. But here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. And I say, it's all right. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. But here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Feel that vibration. Feel the wide space that the flow is moving through. And know that it is time for you to be the light that you've always been. Cheers to everybody. And to each one, a perfect life, perfect health, and a magic future. I am David.